Hi everyone, I'm Kate. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to continue to paint on the art book that I've started, and we're going to use all of the colors that I always use and 2 brushes and ink. Let's get started. I'm going to start out with this small brush to make some brown color, take some orange color, then ink. Try it on a practice paper if you're not sure about the shade. See, this is the first stroke that I paint, and for the back, I use the same shades, but I mix the color again because I noticed that the first one may look a little too light, and I want to have more depth and more variations in the shading. Since I'm not using the white color, so I am dotting a little bit of pattern as I paint. For the long feather of the wing and the tail, I use dry brush. For the beak, always rinse your brush, make sure it's moist, take some ink, but be sure that you don't contain too much water in your brush belly and paint it in a speed that you can get the pointy tip. There are a lot of different types of sparrows. They all comes in different shades of brown, a bit of black, and white. So there are a lot of different ways of painting it, and it really is up to you. And this sparrow is a fat sparrow. Now I'm switching to use a large brush to paint some pears. I'm going to start with some yellow color. For the pear, I want to use 1 stroke to paint the entire pear. So I'm going to mix more color and take some yellow, get some blue color, and then once you're happy with the shades, then take a bit of orange color. It is really optional and personal, and this is the way that I like to paint, and see if you like the results. For this traditional Chinese art book, many artists would paint a small independent painting on each page. But I want the spread looks more aesthetically ordered, so I want to paint the same theme on the other side. The leaves of the lichee should be big and broad, but the main subject on this page should be a big basket. For the basket, I just use ink. The ways to paint dry brush is to rid the excess water out from the brush belly, then take some ink. Now I'm painting some grapes. The mix is again starting with yellow color and a little bit of blue color to get this green. Now I'm using a large brush to paint a couple of leaves. To be honest, I didn't really plan what I'm gonna paint. I just have a rough idea and then I start painting, but then I realized that I need something to break off these colorful combinations. the Chinese ink is a magic. At this point, I was going to separate the two paintings, but then I decided to connect the two by adding the vine. So it becomes one big painting instead of two independent smaller paintings of the same theme. Okay, now I'm going back to fill up the basket with more grapes. One of the challenges in Chinese painting is that it is difficult to cover the previous layer. So it's better build up slowly than try to correct it. Less is more. Now I'm adding some veins to the leaves using just dark ink. The reason why I'm doing it is because the color will fade a little bit when it's completely dried, and I want it to have a bit of patterns and texture. And I'm finishing the painting with the eyes. Thank you for watching. I hope you like this video. I will continue to paint on this artwork in the next few videos until I finish it. So if you like to see more demonstrations and tutorial, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you in the next video.